try to tie me down, you could try to wear me out, pull me out in the rain, just gas on a flame. And you can't control what you can't control. You could try to tame the wild, you could try to blame this child, try to medicate me, call it ADHD. But you can't control what you can't control. Ooh, don't you know that you can't tame a cageless soul? Well, you got to let it go. This kind of love is a wild animal, and you can't tame a cageless soul.
Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to review the Tata Harrier XZ Plus variant. Special thanks to SRM Tata, हमें हमेशा जो है गाड़ियों के मामले में काफ़ी मदद करते हैं। और अमन भैया हैं टाटा के शोरूम में, नंबर यहाँ पे फ्लैश हो रहा होगा। आप जब भी टाटा की गाड़ी लेनी हो तो इन्हीं के पास में आए और इनसे थोड़ी हैरियर के बारे में बात करते हैं। तो भैया इसमें कितने वेरिएंट्स आते हैं?
5 वेरिएंट हैं।
बताइए कौन कौन? इसमें
आपका XC, XM, XT और XZ और XZ प्लस। अब एक और एडिशनल ऐड कर दिया है, XT प्लस आने वाला है।
अच्छा,
लॉन्चिंग होने वाली, तो टोटल 6 हो जाएंगे।
तो ये वाली जो गाड़ी, ये कौन सा वेरिएंट है?
ये XZ प्लस है।
XZ प्लस है। तो चलिए इस गाड़ी का हम रिव्यू बनाते हैं। और इसका ऑन रोड प्राइस क्या है?
ऑन रोड प्राइस वही 23 लाख समथिंग है।
23 लाख समथिंग जो ऑन रोड प्राइस है वो है। तो चलिए ये वाला रिव्यू स्टार्ट करते हैं। एंड स्ट्रेट अवे लेट्स see the front look. So here are the LED DRLs and these only turns into the LED indicators as well. Under that here you get the projector setup, but the problem is that these are not the LEDs. This is the low beam, this is the high beam, and you get the fog lamp over here. And the grill looks something like this. This is the gloss black grill along with the Tata logo over here. And if you will see the whole front look, so it looks something like this. Black roof, and it adds some good look as well. So let's get to the side look. But before that, if you will see the lower part of the bumper, so it is in black. So I think so that it is done to reduce the visual bulk. So let's go to the side look. The side look is something like this. You get the dual tone diamond cut alloy wheels. Earlier there was a simple alloy wheel. People gave it hate, but if I'll tell my feelings, so I like the earlier one only. But let's go to the closure look of the alloy wheels. So the tire size happened to be 235/65 R17. I think they should be 18 because the Mahindra Thar gets the 18 and the XUV 500 also gets 18 inches tire. Here you get the side body cladding as well, which adds great look to the car. The ORVM is smaller from the earlier model, and you get the LED indicator here as well. And this chrome lining starts from here and goes till the end, and at the end you can see that it is broader from earlier, and you get the Harrier logo here as well. Sort of a floating roof appearance, but yeah, it is good. Here is the driver side door handle along with this request sensor, which looks good. Roof is designed, the roof is black colored, so it looks great as well. So this is all from the side. Let's go to the rear look. So it kind of looks same like the Range Rover Velar as such. And here are the LED tail lamps. They are not all LED because here the indicator is halogen, but this LED backlight looks great. Here is the reverse light, I think so. And here is the piano black finish, Harrier written there. And here is the Tata logo. Here is the reverse parking camera, and under that here are the reverse parking sensors as well. But if you will see the exhaust of the car, so they are fake, and I don't know why Tata do these fake stuff. Here is the reflector as well. So this is the proper back look of the car. There you get the spoiler as well as the high mount stop lamp, shark fin antenna as well. This is the proper rear look of the car. Let's go to the boot. So it opens something like this. No power tailgate, but yeah, this boot is something like this. It is a bit small if you will compare it with the Creta. So here is some storage to keep your stuff, and here is the toolkit, and here are the JBL speakers, I think so. But yeah, this is the boot. Overall boot looks like this, and here is the lamp as well. Here is the hook also, so that is a good thing. And if you want to close the boot, you have to close it from here, something like this. And if you will see the spare wheel, so it is over here, I think so. it is not placed right there, but it happens to be a steel wheel and it is a small size as well. So now let's get to the interior, but before that I'll show you that here is the wiper as well, here is the washer, and these are the defoggers. Now let's get inside the car. So this is the passenger door, here is the handle, here is the handle to open the door, this is to lock the door, and this is the power window switch. Sort of coffee brown treatment over here, but JBL tweeters over here, JBL speakers over there, and these are the Harman music system, of course, space to keep your stuff, and these are two bottle holders, and interior looks something like this. The seat upholstery happens to be the leather one, but yeah, it is in coffee brown color. You can adjust the recline angle of the seat as well. Now let's get inside the car. So if you'll talk about space, so there is no problem of space in this car. You'll get so much leg room over here, and the knee room is also very good. Scooped out seat back, here is some storage as well. No center headrest, but here is the armrest along with two cup holders over here, and these headrests are adjustable as well. Here is the airbag, and if you'll see this side, so this is the LED light as well, and this is the grab handle along with the hook. Same is the case over here, and this is the LED light here as well. This is the sunroof. I'll show it to you when we'll go to the front, but if you want to see the rear AC vents, so they are over here, which is a good thing. And the hump is kind of big, but yeah, it is okay, you can manage with that as well. Here is the charging socket as well. This is the USB charging socket, I think so. Yeah, it is a USB charging socket. So this was all from the rear. Let's go to the front, but before that, if you want to check out the dashboard from rear, it looks something like this. Now let's go to the front. Now this is the driver side door, same kind of door handles here as well. Here are the power window switch, and this is the power window child lock as well, and here is a bottle holder, here is the umbrella holder, and this is the JBL speaker, and this switch is to adjust the ORVM. And if you'll see the interior from outside, it looks something like this. But before that, let's see the seats over here. These are the power adjustable seat. The knob is broken, sorry for that, but it just something like this. Here are two pedals because this is the 7-speed torque converter. But before that, let's sit inside the cabin. You get the puddle lamp over here, and I've sat inside the car. Let's switch it on. Okay, I have to press the switch again. So yeah, this is the MID of the car. When you start the car, so you get a full swipe up, but here are so many information. Okay, it shows in which gear you are, and other information you can see over here. Okay, focus bro. Yeah, so let's see the steering wheel. This is the leather wrapped unit. Here are the controls related to the audio system. We'll go to it as well. Here is the horn pad, and these are the controls for the MID as well as the cruise control. This is the engine start stop button. These are the headlight controls. Let's test the wiper as well. So I don't think so that it has water inside it. Let's stop this. If we'll go to the central console, here is the touch screen. Let me operate it. So it is something like this. The touch response is good but a bit laggy, but that is okay. Let's see the audio quality of this car. If you switch on the audio of this car, you don't want to close it because the audio quality is supremely mind-boggling. But here are the controls for your screen. These are the controls as well, and here are the AC vents. Here you get the controls of the fog lamp, and this is the hazard lamp switch, and this is the eco mode, I think so. I set the blower speed to 1 so that you hear me properly. Let's switch
Economy
to eco
drive mode activated.
This is bit of a irritating
City
thing,
drive mode activated.
but yeah, it's okay. So here are the controls of the automatic AC. This is the gearbox as well. This is the 7-speed torque converter, but here are some terrain modes as well. This is the traction control, I think so. This is the handbrake, but this is inspired from an aircraft, so it is good as well. No power brake, I think so, that should be there. And here are the bottle holders as well. This is the armrest. Let me open it. So here is the armrest as well. This is the USB charging socket, and this is the 12V charging socket as well. This happens to be the cooled armrest, so that is good as well. Let's go to the driver sun visor. So it does not get anything, that is kind of a bad thing. but on the passenger side you get the mirror as well as two lights, so that is a good thing. And here is the automatically dimming IRVM, so that is good as well. These are the mic, yeah, you get two mic over here. This is the LED light as well. You can see I can control it from here. And the biggest USP of this car is the panoramic sunroof, so let's open that as well. So it has one touch panoramic sunroof over here. You can see these are the controls. Now let me open the sunroof as well. Yeah. So the glass is not one touch as such, but if you want to go outside, the view is something like this. And the interior happens to be with this wooden finish, and it looks great as well. This is the glove box, and you get the slow motion effect as well. See, so here is the tray and here is the light as well. This is the cooled glove box, and its size is very good, I think so. And here are the JBL tweeters as well, if you want to see that how does this ORVM operates. So you can see it operates like this. And here is the charging socket, USB one, and this is the aux port. Earlier it was so inside that people faced difficulties to access it, but now it is solved as well. So guys, that was all from the interior. So guys, right now we are roaming inside this Harrier, and the engine is so smooth and refined as well. भैया कौन सा इंजन आता है इसके अंदर?
2000 सीसी का इंजन है.
अच्छा, 171 bhp की पावर और 350 Nm का टॉर्क जनरेट करता है. क्रायोटेक इंजन दिस इज, एंड इट्स सो स्मूथ एज वेल. एंड इफ यू वांट टू परचेज अ कार तो आपको टाटा मोटर्स SRM टाटा में आना है, अमन भैया के पास में, ठीक है. नंबर यहाँ पे फ्लैश है, डिस्क्रिप्शन में भी मिल जाएगा और शुरू में भी आपको मिल गया है. एट बैड
City
रोड्स,
drive mode activated.
at bad roads it performs so well. If you see that we are roaming on some bad roads as well, the comfort is very good. And right now this is some condition of the driving ability. I've told you I can't drive because I'm not 18 right now, but yeah, I can tell you the thing I can understand by sitting in the other seat. So we are going to a bad road, so let's see the response. So this is a SUV, so bad road does not affect you, and this kind of performance, steering feel and feedback is good as well. भैया माइलेज कितना देती है ये सिटी के अंदर?
सिटी के अंदर 13-14,
और हाईवे पे?
हाईवे पे आपको 17 प्लस मिलेगा.
अच्छा. So guys, this was my review of the all new Tata Harrier 2020. I hope you've enjoyed it, and don't forget to contact Aman Bhaiya for your Tata car, and don't forget to go to SRM Tata as well. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's the like button. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Stay home, stay safe.